Hey guys! So, first off, I want to start this by saying I have this awesome shirt! It's the Dark Swan tee from Jennifer Morrison's Represent campaign. She ran it about 5 or 6 months ago, and it was really awesome. And it's the Dark Swan face. And on the back of the shirt, which I'm not going to get up and show you because I just don't want to get up right now. It says magic always comes with a price. And today's a cold day, so I just felt like cuddling up in this lovely, bundly, warm sweatshirt. It's really awesome. Now that my Once Upon a Time weirdness is out of the way for today, I would like to get into a lot more serious of a topic. So, for kind of a long time now, for years really, I've been considering who I am, what I identify as, where I really fit in the world, if that's even a way to put it. I've been doing a lot of inward reflection and a lot of searching myself. And in doing that, I have realized rather recently, like within the last 6 months, that I am not entirely straight. Now, for me, it was weird, I think, because I'd been part of different groups, different LGBT groups, my school's GSA, my college's USA, I'd been a part of all these groups for so long, and I never really considered, like, me? Like, is this me? And recently I've kind of started examining myself under a microscope and I've started questioning, and the questioning led me to the realization that I am, in fact, bisexual. Now, coming out to my parents and my family and my friends was really easy. I mean, I know most people well enough that it was just like I could write a Facebook post. I know that's like total the wimpy way to go, but it was something simple. It was just like, well, yeah, I think I'm bi, so yeah. That was probably the whole post. And my mom, I had like an actual one-on-one conversation about it with, and I said, I don't know if I'm entirely straight, and I was really worried, and like I didn't know what she was gonna say, what was gonna happen, what she was gonna do. And I know my mom. She's like totally supportive of everything. She's very liberal, very progressive and accepting and everything. I didn't want it to be like this weird thing, like, oh, you're bisexual, let me buy you a bisexual flag or something. Like, I didn't want it to be this huge thing, because for me, in my own existence, it wasn't really a huge thing. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but it was not really something, it hasn't been, at least, it hasn't been like a part of my identity. I don't go up to people and say, hi, I'm Katie, I'm bi. Like, that just doesn't happen. But yeah, no, I talked about it with my mom, and she was completely cool with it. She was like, as long as you're being safe, as long as you're making smart choices, like, it doesn't really matter. You could be into whatever, like, and it would probably be okay with her. Like, I'm really lucky to live where I live. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, and so it's a very liberal place. It's a very accepting sort of place. Now, I'm not saying everybody's family is going to be just as accepting as mine. I'm not saying everyone's friends are going to be as accepting as mine. There are still a lot of stigmas in the world. There are still a lot of people who deny the existence of bisexuality. Like, you're just kind of, you're transitioning. You haven't come out as fully gay yet, so you're bisexual. Like, that, that's frustrating. I've gotten that a couple times before, and it's just like, No, you missed the point. You have just missed every single point that... But, I mean, most of the people in my life have been extremely accepting and very supportive and understanding. And it's been like, oh, okay. It hasn't been this huge thing. It's been like, you're bisexual. Cool. But, really, I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to make a vlog about it because, as much as I don't want to sensationalize it and turn it into something like this big thing, this big deal that I have to I'm bi. I do think it can be important, and I do think that if I'm kind of open and honest about it, then maybe there can be some good that comes from that. In the past, I've been involved with a lot of different groups, and I would like to think that those groups have helped other people. I don't really know, because I'm not those other people, but I don't know. I do think it is an important piece of who I am, but it's not all of who I am. So, I felt like I needed to finish off the circle of coming out to people, coming out to myself. I felt like I needed to finish it off by coming out to YouTube, by making it something public. Because in truth, I think a lot of people are afraid because they think they're alone. And, I want to kind of help those people to realize that they're not alone. To realize that, while it was a very easy and painless process for me, it might not be such a painless process for somebody else. Again, there are still stigmas. There are still so many different things that people have to worry about in being different from the widely accepted majority, If you're different, the world can be very scary for you. And I want to say that I do understand that. I do understand that different things make you feel alone. I feel like it's important to create a network of support. I feel like it's important to create a community where people know that they can come and feel safe. I think it's important for people to know that they are absolutely 100% okay just the way that they are. That being different in terms of being gay or bi or trans or pansexual or gender fluid or questioning even agender, and all of the different titles that we now have to describe these ways that people are feeling. I want people to know that it's okay to be who you are. That in this community, at the very least, you don't have to be afraid of me or of other people. And that, I think that could prove to be very important. I want to leave myself open. I want to leave this community open to everybody, to people of different religions, of different races, different sexualities, different genders. I really want this to be a safe space. And in order to do that, I feel like it's important to start that off by me being honest and open with you guys. I know right now I don't have a ton of subscribers, so I'm not talking to a bunch of people out there. But at the same time, that openness, that honesty, that's a part of who I am as a person. Like, I want to make sure that I am being transparent and that I am being honest with the people around me and honest with myself. So this is really the first step in helping to create a community where we can all be who we are. At least on my channel. I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else or anybody else's channel, but I can definitely speak for my own. That's what I want this to be. This is a safe space, this is a welcoming space, and you can always lean on me if you need help. You know, you can always lean on each other. I want this to be that kind of close-knit little community. So the second thing that I want to bring up is somebody asked me the other day how they could get in touch with me other than just, you know, the email that I have attached to my YouTube channel. So I thought I would list my different social media pages so that, you know, you guys can get in touch and you can send me a message or whatever you need, you know. My Ask box is open on Tumblr, and I do accept anons. My Tumblr is Beautiful Red, just like the channel, spelled the same, just same thing, Beautiful Red. My Twitter isn't really that active because I just opened it for the channel. Yeah, Beautiful Red on Tumblr, and Beautiful Red KR on Twitter, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. And again, my Ask box is open, everything's open, you can talk to me, you can ask me a question, whatever you need to do. In fact, I encourage you to ask me questions because I think that's awesome and it's fun, and I think it creates a sense of connection between me and y'all, and I think that's good. Yeah, okay. This has probably been a mess of a video because I didn't really know how to talk about this exactly, so it might be a mess, it might not be. You might like it. Hope you do. I don't know. I think I've covered everything that I needed to cover. Have an awesome rest of your day and rest of your week, whatever.